Over the last 3 years, something truly special has been happening in our world of food. Producers and scientists coming together to see what effect our beautiful New Zealand produce can have on 200 families over 12 weeks. And we got amazing results. He Rourou Whai Painga was an exciting opportunity that we had presented to us through this National Science Challenges High Value Nutrition for science to collaborate and work with the food industry to really ask some interesting questions about the foods that we produce in New Zealand and how we might bring those to people to improve their health and well-being. As scientists, particularly in the field of nutrition, you often feel like you're battling against the food industry, that the food industry is the enemy. Actually, when you come together and realise that we're on the same page here. The primary outcome for our study was something called the Metabolic Syndrome Severity Score. That didn't change significantly with our intervention, but when we broke that down and had a look at it in some more detail, several of the elements were moving in the right direction. But the degree of that change just wasn't enough to reach the scientific statistical significance, but the trend was there. What we did see was many other outcome measures that we were looking at which were very encouraging and very positive. People's weight came down, their fat mass reduced, their muscle mass increased, they all improved.
I know it wasn't the primary focus of the study, but there's been a dramatic physical change in how I look, to the tune of about 17 kgs.
Probably the most striking finding relates to well-being. What we found was that across every single domain, people's well-being quality of life improved. Their mood was better, they were feeling physically more able to do things, they were more active. And not only was it the individual person, but the whole whānau. Well-being quality of life improved. I've never seen anything that powerful with this tool in any other study. I think it's a very powerful message.
The effects for me were pretty phenomenal. For dinner tonight, we've got a chickpea curry. As a direct result of the study, our ratio of vegetables to other foods has really flipped. Prior to this study, I was quite close to pre-diabetic, terrible gastric issues, blood pressure was really poor, all those things disappeared. It's had really good benefits for me, not only for physically, but mental health. The overall experience for me was so cool. I liked being part of a bigger story, doing something that was really purposeful and that could hopefully make an impact for other New Zealanders. Mind-blowing difference, really, to how I was living before.
The word of this research has been collaboration. We've had new collaborations form between people around the country we would never have previously collaborated with in the industry. For us to begin to understand a little bit more about the way the food industry works, but also for the food industry to understand where we come from, what we can actually add value to in terms of how they might be able to use science to help promote and sell their products in a way that actually is improving the well-being of everybody involved.